sinner, a bearer of the mark, sentenced to 9,125 days of scout servitude and stripped of your earthly status, you now belong to the All-Father. Transfer to the Blood Moon Penal Colony will commence immediately.
What have we here? New scout. What a pleasant surprise. Welcome to the Red Moon. How do you like your cell, inmate?
Huh? What?
My name is Aylin. I'm here. We don't use Earth names here, so it's a good name. I chose it myself.
Please tell me this is a
Of course not. It's a standard part. It's been a while since I had a new scout. Most of mine have got lost, or, well, perished.
I shouldn't be here.
You were gifted the mark of Luna for a reason. Only those who bear those beautiful red eyes are chosen for such important work.
You call this a gift?
You don't want to disagree with the All-Father. But enough of that. You must be very excited to be here.
What kind of prison is this?
Don't be so dramatic. Now, as a scout, whatever we want you to do, the more missions you complete, the faster your sentence is reduced.
The Abyss?
So there is a spark of curiosity in there. The Abyss, in other words, don't worry. Scouts don't leave their cells when they access. Speaking of which, let's get you settled in.
Anomaly detected. Selection completed. Scout.
Well, out of the frying pan and into the fire. Let's assign you a warden.
The end only comes you say stop. Time to wake up, little wanderer. It's time to wake up.
Where am I? What? happened to my body?
Red-eyed servants of the Blood Moon. You scout the abyss. You gather technologies to trade with Earth in exchange for
You're nearly there. That's it. Adjustment here. Level that up there and... There we are. Finally a clear connection. I see the Abyss has chosen a Fate Warden for you. I take it you must be from a working class background. Oh, and you found a scout rifle too. How resourceful. But enough idle talk. The Old Father has made a request. A rare piece of drift technology has been detected somewhere in the canyon. An excavation tool known as the Shield Breaker. We need you to retrieve it for study.
But here,
I'm adding its general location into your objective system. Track it down, and the Old Father will reward you.
you gather technologies to trade. In spite of those who seek to control us.
What the?
Strike carefully, folks. There are adrift nearby. Don't be deceived by those still with a human form. Their souls have been consumed by the scourge that rots this place. All that's left is pure horror. Probably should have warned you about the Mother Eyes network. Oops.
There isn't much salvage left here, you know. All the useful technology was taken a long time ago.
Are you a prisoner?
No. I envy you surface dwellers. These depths grow stifling.
How?
We create time where none exists. It has known everything that is exists only as the sum total of what was. Forgive me, but please tell me.
I'm looking for a piece of technology.
Ah, I see. I use an old workshop not far from here. Follow the path through this tower and cross.
Thank you.
Take care, you.
local, aren't you? Your records say you grew up in New London. A sinful place, according to the All-Father. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
It's none of your business.
Your transition here was a blessing, really. Anyway, it seems you have a clue from that disconnected about the Shieldbreaker's location. But be mindful, not everyone you meet in the Abyss will be so kind. Your sentence has been reduced by 10 days. Why don't you try the Shieldbreaker out on those blue energy fields? I'll just locate a disconnection point to bring you back. We'll have to look at disconnecting you later. I've synchronized the origin location to your objective system. You should be able to discover where that sound is coming from. Looks like that shield breaker clearly won't be what we thought. That was a close one. Celebrants are frightful adrift. Rumor has it they were once the aristocracy of the old colony. Now, they're as mindless as the rest. Good job we didn't need that wall to stay put. Still, if it helps you complete your mission, who am I to stop you drastically changing the abyss? By the way, I have a theory about the disruption. Well, more of an idea. Do you want to hear it? It sounds like some kind of signal. A malfunctioning warden emitting a distress beacon, maybe. Or... This place. I don't remember it being here before. Looks like you're in unexplored territory now, Fox. connection. I need you to pick up the pace. If my connection drops, you'll be alone again. So don't blame me if you end up lost in the dark. Is too strong for a malfunctioning warden. Something else is going on here.
You're breaking up. Run that by me again? I can't hear you. Looks like I'm on my own.
sent you to hunt me down, yes?
He?
Ah. I'm Urian, by the way. Nice to meet you.
I came to locate a signal.
It sings to you, does it? How fun.
Can't you hear it?
All the time. It drives me mad, actually. I've begun to suspect that I was imagining. When you've been alone for as long as I have, you become a bit peculiar in the head. Everything. Or maybe it isn't. Maybe it's a lie shaped like a promise. Fools, but never mind me. It called to you, and you answered. So it's yours. It wants to commune with you. You let it, won't you?
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Rubbish. just in time. This is a gift for Aiden. Always for Aiden.
As the snake swallows its own tail, we swallow time. Feed, wanderer, feed.
I see you found my gift. You see that adrift over there? Good. Now we're in business.
What's happening to me?
You're growing, evolving into something more. The eye is open. It sees through you now. These little gifts of mine, think of them as aids to fulfilling the prophecy, the promise the bastard tore away from us.
What do you want from me?
Find your way to Wales, to the cathedral at the heart of the city. There, I'll be waiting. And there, you will find answers. Aelin will find answers. Getting out of here might be a challenge, but, well, we've all got to start somewhere. Transcend, folks. I have every faith in you.
not losing my connection. What's happened? You look different. Where's your warden? You're just
Urian. He... Ugh, it was so loud.
Urian? You don't sound so good. Let's get you out of there and check you over. There's a disconnection point nearby. You'll need to climb up through Warden's Regret to reach it. I can extract you from there. I'm loading the location into your system now. emphasis on your status. I have never experienced anything like this. Whatever happened to you down there, whatever this Urian did to you, he somehow managed to... Ghost. Or at least a... Lucky for you, consciousness itself is not rewarded. Which means I should be able to leave us.
Yes, you did! Oh! You're really in for it now! Hiya, you're a funny-looking one.
Excuse me?
Begging your pardon, no one's used this lift in a few, and I ain't ever seen anyone looking like you before.
I could say that.
Fair play. Suppose I've been a bit truncated since I lost my twin. I'm Ellie.
Does this thing still work?
Course it still works. Granted, some days I ride all the way to the top, and some day you doing down here anyway. You don't look like one of them church.
I'm a scout. This is my first day.
Oh, right. And what's a scout when it's at home? I know how to go up and how to go down. Ain't got much call. My twin. Now he liked to know everyone's comings and goings. Round about the time everything went pear-shaped down here, he just sort of Nah, probably not. No, anyway, off you pop. Got things to do.
The disconnection point is just around the corner. You've done good work today, inmate. Just a little further now. Should do it. Disconnecting you now. Welcome back, folks. How are you feeling? I suppose it must have been quite a traumatic experience. The good news is, you completed. Bad news is, you lost a warden. I'm sure you'll do better next time.
What the hell
If I'm being honest, your neural signature, the signal inside you is now its own entity. You no longer need a warden to protect you from the scourge in the abyss.
I don't think I like...
It certainly doesn't seem to have done you any harm. I doubt many humans would have the mental strength to adapt as quickly as you did. It's quite...
Urian... he...
Well, that is unusual. However, not surprising given my research on him so far.
He said something about going to...
You need to rest, Fox. Leave this Urian... time for bed, Fox?
Sleep sounds good.
Good morning, folks. Are you feeling better? I'm chalking that response up to you having a bad... In any case, I've been looking into this Urian character.
He said...
I should hope so. He's got a... Urian Caldecott. Wanted for historic crimes against the old... He is to be apprehended at all costs. I've logged a mission request.
I
don't know what that place was.
He mentioned something about...
Yes, well, the Abyss still has secrets. We don't know much about their... But we do know that they believe there was a heart to the Abyss. It seems Urian is a hangover from a time long lost. A dangerous extremist.
He told me he'd be waiting...
Raymond. It was the capital of the old colony. I can't help wondering if he's luring you into a trap.
Why do I have a bad feeling?
Capture request for fugitive Scout 5437, designation Fox.
I was hard on you yesterday. But if you do as I say and follow my orders, you have a real chance. Anyway, it's time to go back to the Abyss as you don't have a warden anymore. I've had to use an old disconnection. Luckily for you, it's exactly where we need. Let's go. Connecting you to King's... Would you like to connect to the Abyss?
I'm ready.
Worked as intended. Welcome to King's Reach, Fox.